welcome to this Mother's Day edition of the We Call Game podcast. Baby, don't you know I love you, sweet lady, dear mama. Josh Vino in the building, let's go.
Oh, what's up?
You don't know, with my co-host Joseph Carpe Diem. Nearly said your name wrong, bro, sorry. My bad.
It's calm, bro. The house.
Richard, woo! Flair!
With the flair, with the flair.
And Steve Stinson from the Raffle Boys. Got a Raffle Boys testimony this week. Man came through, got me some crep. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Always.
Follow the page. Trust me, good things will happen to you. I'm a walking testimony of it.
Come on.
Let's go.
Follow the Raffle Boys.
Now, this week, what are we saying? Obviously, Megan Gates over and all of that. We checked out the Royal Snitch Fest. Everything I said they were going to say was said. I didn't know they'll talk about the baby, though. How you going to be racist to a baby? A baby.
It's mad.
And then there was the All-Star game. You lot watch that?
I definitely did not watch that.
I watched it still.
Shame. I told you, bro. It's going to be dead. I didn't watch it, but I know that crap was dead.
Bare freeze. I saw highlights. Bare freeze.
Yeah, there's a couple logo freeze from Stefan there.
I ain't watching the All-Star game because it's going to be logo freeze. Like a little bit of effort. Like and Team KD lost by 20. I was like, safe, man.
Shame you lot.
Safe, man.
What's their stars?
We have to take our little victories, innit? Because obviously we know Brooklyn's going to probably win the chip because they're the Justice League now. They signed Blake Griffin.
Soon to get Andre.
Exactly. Andre's coming as well. Drummond's coming as well. So they literally they have a team I wouldn't even cheat with on 2K. That's who we're rolling with. But it's okay. We move regardless. Everyone's happy with it. We'll see, innit? He's still yet to play. He's still yet to come back. But Kyrie he dropped 40 this week.
40 piece.
A young 40 piece. Kyrie Bryant, as I like to call him. Kyrie Bryant. He's doing his thing still.
Kyrie being Bryant, yeah.
Someone has to enact the spirit of Kobe. So
It's his former team as well.
come on.
Kendrick Perkins tweeted, it was just like, I see the look in Kyrie's eyes. It's the same look I saw in Kobe being Bryant's eyes. I looked at my phone, I was like, no. LeBron, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro?
Listen, it's high time. You see with LeBron, yeah, he's not gonna come off the phone gracefully. He's not gonna come off his throne gracefully, in it. So someone have to yank him off. Someone have to yank him off, and it might have to be KD in the Nets.
Is there a Ric Flair thing? He's got to get that switching music.
Yeah, he's got to get that.
Sorry, bro. I love you.
Yeah, he has to get that
Boom.
still. So if it's got to be KD and the Nets, the Justice League.
I was watching that Brooklyn game, and even though I was watching it, and I couldn't help but have the feeling that Boston, you're trying your hardest, you're winning, you're kind of up, but you're gonna lose, man. You're gonna lose, and that's exactly what happened. Like the whole time, Kyrie was pretty much doing whatever he wanted, and James Harden didn't even have he got a near triple double, I think. But he only had like 22 points. He didn't actually shoot that well. But as long as he's on the court, they're gonna be scared of him.
Yeah. But shout out to James Harden though, because he literally fitted in seamlessly, bro. And I didn't think there would be enough of the ball to go around with KD, Kyrie. Obviously KD's injured, but Kyrie and James Harden, I didn't know how they would mesh, but it's literally been a seamless fit. So shout out to James.
They always win.
Yeah, it's so deep.
Brooklyn always win. Have you not like they had that little period where we're talking about the defense and stuff. Have we talked about that? I told you when they'll engage. I didn't think they'll engage this much consistently in the regular season, but I knew it wouldn't be a big deal. They've raised it from being last to about 22nd-ish in the league or whatever, and now they always win.
Yeah, it's mad.
Without KD and without Blake Griffin and without Andre Drummond. I've got a theory though. I think that Brooklyn are trying to make their roster as strong as possible so Steve Nash can come out of retirement and get a chip as well. What do you think? Well, you're not seeing that. What, Steve Nash come do a little 6 minutes, you know, like here and there. What, they got Drummond, they got KD, it's all sewn up. It's all sewn up.
That could make sense.
I heard Karl Malone's coming too. And just to shore it up as well, Meta World Peace, another wing defender. Ron Artest is coming.
We're saying they're that far ahead of everyone, you think?
I don't see them losing 4 times.
And neither do I. I don't see them losing 4 times. But
everyone keeps saying, all the pundits keep saying the Lakers have the best defense in the league. My eyes don't tell me that, but the stats do apparently, huh?
It's mostly due to AD.
Oh, we still have it without him.
You don't even believe
without him, huh?
You don't even believe.
I said my eyes don't tell me that. Exactly. I think we're good defensively. The best. I don't see that. But the stats say that, and the Lakers haven't been good enough offensively all season for me to think the defense is a good sign, but I don't know if we can score enough and keep Brooklyn honest enough to beat them 4 times. It'll be interesting when AD's there. It'll be interesting to see when Brooklyn actually do play like a Joel Embiid and a Anthony Davis if they don't get a Drummond. Because then, theoretically, okay, if the big man can dominate, that kind of opens it up for everyone else. People are getting more open and stuff, but I don't believe in KCP and stuff.
You know,
Wesley Matthews, he played good last year in the bubble, but I don't know.
You know, I have a theory as well, by the way.
Go on.
If you don't mind. No one wants to play with LeBron James. Can I explain it?
Go on.
Kawhi. Didn't want
to.
Paul George. Blake Griffin. Soon to be Andre. KD could have gone to the Lakers after he left Golden State. Went to Brooklyn. I swear there was even talks of D Rose going to the Lakers. Went to the Knicks.
We would have had to trade for D Rose. So that's different. But go on.
No one's to come to Cleveland.
I personally think players don't want to play with LeBron. Personally. The only big free agent that they've got to play with them was AD.
He wasn't a free agent.
And even that was
traded for free. Traded for him. But he did want to play with LeBron.
Yeah, he's probably the only one.
Who cares, man? If you don't want to play with LeBron, fuck you, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. They tried to do the same thing to Kobe, bro. Who cares, bro? When you sit at the throne, you have haters. What? You don't play with me, someone will, and you still have to assemble everyone except your own family members to beat me. Cool, innit? Don't play with me, innit? Go be a follower. We don't need you. That's the message we're sending out. Did you hear LeBron James this week? He said, even though he was lying, he said, our roster is okay the way it is. He's talking to Anthony Davis. He's telling him, Anthony Davis has got his calf in a hyperbaric chamber as we speak. Just a calf. To get ready to come out and make this a competition. Because right now, the NBA is boring. The only other thing that's interesting is LaMelo Ball.
We're saying, does he get a drum roll?
Yeah, he gets a drum roll now. And an applause. And his flowers. And a shout out. And an intro. Because he's a superstar phenom that now, I'm just going to ask you now. I'm just going to ask people now. Are you in or are you out? Like I said last week. I watched this guy again last night.
Dropped 23 on the Raptors.
It wasn't the 23 that he dropped. It's the way in which he does it. It's so effortless. I always get the feeling that you could do more. Obviously, he made mistakes. And he does make mistakes. He's a rookie. But bruv, this guy straight away came out, popped 3 out of 4 threes. Just in your face. He hit one, span around. You know, he faked, span around on the baseline, dropped one. I'm thinking there's only 2, 3, 4 other people that are capable of doing that.
Steph.
No. You. Talking about the nimbleness, the move just right there on the baseline, the audacity to fake, do a spin, and then drop the 3, then run away before it even goes in.
I said Steph and you said no.
Steph ain't got... no, man. Kyrie, Kobe, KD, maybe Allen Iverson.
Not even Clay.
They'll make the 3. I'm more talking about the footwork.
Oh.
Not about the shot. And the audacity.
Steph would have done something like that.
Steph would have faked it, popped it, and ran. He wouldn't have done the little spin, bro. I know what Steph would have done.
Yeah, the footwork was very rude still. The footwork was very rude. He said,
like, his team needs a bucket, he gets one. His team needs an assist. He dishes out to people. This is the Charlotte Hornets.
Fam, the Charlotte Hornets are decent. Shout out to Terry.
Yeah, now they are. Yeah, Terry Rozier be looking like
Scary Terry.
Terry Rozier be looking like, dare I say it, man, he be looking like Kobe a little bit still. Scoring teardrops, scoring floaters, scoring threes. He's doing everything.
He's not scared, is he?
Fam, he's not scared.
He's doing his thing. They all are, but it's all because, okay, it's not all solely because of one person, but one person has definitely changed the face and galvanized everyone, and that's LaMelo Ball. I was saying to my bedroom yesterday, it's like, this guy might end up being like, you know, the way Chris Paul was kind of at the Hornets.
Yeah.
Where it's like, so my team is always kind of in the playoffs, getting the second round, and he's gonna do that with Charlotte.
Yeah, if he does that.
Mad respect for him, bro.
6th in the East as well.
He's 6th in the East already. He's only gonna get better. The only way that can get worse is if the team around him gets worse. I can't lie. He's got a pretty good roster now. But obviously, guys can go. Guys can sign elsewhere and stuff like that. People can get traded. But
I think even the players there will be compelled to sign because of LaMelo Ball. To be honest,
only Lonzo. That's the only person that's gonna go and live in Charlotte, North Carolina, bro. Who wants to live in Charlotte? No disrespect, I've never been there, but it's like, fam, that's not one of the marquee places I hear. When is your bedroom gone to? Yeah. Man's going US. Oh yeah, where you going? Yeah, Charlotte, bro. North Carolina, North Carolaki. Get me, bro. No one says that.
Yeah, no one's going.
Exactly.
It's no way.
So I'm sorry, but only his brother's gonna go there. So unless you keep Gordon and all those other bits,
Gordon's chilling still.
Yeah, he signed for a few years.
Yeah, he's chilling still.
Chilling. But speaking of, what's it called? You mentioned him before, LeBron James and the Lakers. They beat Indiana the other day. I wasn't impressed.
You shouldn't be. This is GOAT James.
Why shouldn't I be? You can say why. I'll say why as well.
Well, even without an AD, I expect a LeBron James-led team to beat Indiana.
But they did win, so why weren't you impressed?
I don't know, I expect more from LeBron.
Oh, yeah, I hate him. Okay, you didn't actually have a reason.
Why weren't you impressed?
Like, I wasn't impressed because of actually stuff I can identify. I wasn't just looking at LeBron James just thinking, man, I hate you. God, I hate you. Anyway, though, I wasn't impressed because we're just not exciting to watch play basketball, man. No one really does anything. What the Lakers do is put the clamps on you, and then, they capitalize on your mistake. We play counter basketball. If we were a boxer, we'd be a counter boxer. And then when we have the ball in the half court, it's like either the Lakers score in the open court or in the half court, LeBron has to make something happen. Sometimes you might get a bit of good ball movement and something, but it's...
But that's how LeBron teams normally are. LeBron has the ball at the top of the key, and he makes everything.
He's not even doing that though. He might not even. Schroeder has the ball most of the time. Yeah. If you notice,
I've seen a few games. He has given up the amount of times that he has the ball.
LeBron hasn't been. LeBron has only been really excessively ball dominant at the Lakers in his first year. The last two, I'd say been more of a system person. Like obviously he'll have his times where he's on the ball, but he doesn't dominate the ball that much. He just, the ball get passed around, and okay, he'll come onto it, then he might make a play or something. But it's not like what you were saying, where it's like, okay, get out of the way. LeBron James is making the play for everyone. That I don't think that's been happening as much. And then I wasn't happy because for like the last 2 minutes of the game, we just won because like both teams were just doing shit stuff. Like we were ahead and just both teams were making a mistake. Like there's no one that closed. Kuzma did play well in the fourth quarter up until he played well up until like the last 2 minutes, and not because he played badly in the last 2 minutes. He just didn't take any more shots or anything like that. But yeah, it's just like, who's gonna? Well, I'm just trying to imagine it. It's like, okay, could probably get to the West, but it's like if you play Brooklyn, who have like Kyrie, who's clutch, KD, who's clutch, James Harden, who's can be clutch. How are you lot with your dilly-dallying and your, hope for the best, make it up as we go along kind of fourth quarter execution gonna beat that? That's why I wasn't impressed.
Can I be honest? I don't think the Lakers are coming out of the West this year.
Stop sleeping on the Clippers.
Exactly.
I'm not sleeping on the Clippers.
Secretly, you see what I'm saying?
I talk about the Clippers nearly every 2 weeks.
My boy Kawhi smoked Golden State, and no one wants to say anything.
Golden State are dead.
They're not dead, fam.
They're not dead. They're gonna make the playoffs, but the Clippers always smoke Golden State. The Clippers either smoke you, or if they're in a tight game, they lose. What's that? You're front runners. No one's scared of that. Let's see you when it gets tight, innit? That's why no one's giving you no props. Because we know you lot, bruv. You lot just gaslight the ting. That's what you were doing last year. Kawhi's town. Bruv, do you want to say what happened when we watched that game last year? And you had your jersey on and you were screaming at me up until the third quarter. And then we won. And then won the chip. It's like, Kawhi, Josh, do you see? Do you see? It's thinking, bro, it's like 4 in the morning.
That day I was so annoyed, I went to Robin.
And then we didn't hear from the Clippers again because they eventually lost to Denver. And that's why no one's saying anything. Obviously they're playing well. They're a good team. They're one of the top 3 teams. We expect them to win. It's like no, you expected us to beat Indiana. You gave us no props. I expected you to beat Golden State. I give you no props, innit? Tit for tat, innit?
Fair dues.
Yeah, don't cry about it. It is what it is.
You know what though? Why is no one talking about Kawhi in terms of this MVP conversation?
That is true. That is a bit weird.
That's why I think
because he ain't even missed games this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before it was he's doing load management, but now he's actually playing. Like Paul George has been in and out of the lineup. Kawhi has actually been. I hate to say it, but he's almost been carrying them. And what? They're top 3 in the West, but no one wants to talk about him in terms of MVP conversations. There's definitely agendas going on. So can we just be honest for once?
You know what I'm laughing so much because it's all so true.
Like, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Like no one is saying anything about Kawhi. It's like, fam.
It's almost like he's been blacklisted for this year.
Fam, he's been fam, I think he's been blacklisted still.
It's like, yeah, because you stunk it up last year. The whole year we can't talk about you.
You know, if he was top in the West as well, they would be like, oh, he's got Paul George, he's got Serge Ibaka. They'll just be saying all these things, not to credit, man. And I'm tired. So if no one's going to give Kawhi his flowers, I will. Kawhi, I don't think you should be MVP. I think you should at least be second.
Second.
You're 4th
in the West.
Fam, behind what? Joel? I was saying Joel should get it.
Yeah, go on. Who's your top 4 or 5 then?
Joel, Kawhi, Bron, James Harden.
No Kyrie?
Nah. Nah, no Kyrie. I know there's a reason why no Kyrie.
Because he went AWOL.
Yes. Yes. You can't leave and not tell your
Oh,
employer
Jokic.
that you're leaving and talk about MVP.
There's
No,
no
bruv.
Jokic.
Nah, bruv. Nah, bro. We're not doing this great white hope thing. I'm not even saying that to be rude, but it's just like sometimes it's like these men just do this because there's a sparsity of actually great Caucasian players in the NBA. It's like Jokic is doing his thing, but it's like by these lots of rules, where are the Denver Nuggets and where were they last year? They're behind where they were last year. I know he's putting up good numbers, but we can't give him that.
What's your top 4 for MVP?
Joel Embiid, LeBron James, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving.
I'm gonna ask you to explain LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. I need the explanation for them too.
LeBron James is 57 and his second best player hasn't played for like a month or so, and they're still third in the West, and they have, I think, only 4 teams have a better record than him, and he's 26, 8-8, something like that. When he's 57, come on, bruv.
You know what's mad? You know what's even funny?
Go on.
The Jazz have the best record in the West, and no one's mentioned Donovan Mitchell in terms of MVP candidates.
Was Al Horford and Jeff Teague or Kyle Korver MVP candidates when the Atlanta Hawks were the 1 seed? No, were they?
No.
Okay, cool. We all know what's going on here. Don't ever talk about no.
No, but he's
Utah Jazz players, bro. If someone wants to change their name to Karl Malone, maybe they could get the MVP, bro. None of them are gonna get. We know what you lot are doing. Them lot, they would have to win the chip this year to have a chance to win the MVP. Oh, they won. Okay, now maybe we can give them, MVP shouts. Utah don't even think they're gonna do anything. Crying over getting picked last at the All-Star game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, who cares, bro? Go Bear, who you getting picked over? We don't even want you at the All-Star game. So, of course, we're going to pick you up. Donovan Mitchell, that was a bit weird. He should get picked before Sabonis for me. But
yeah, that was very weird still. But LeBron was showing Gobert no respect. It was so deep. He's like, hey, no one worried about the Utah Jazz.
yeah, it's like no one plays with them on video games.
On 2K, and I don't think I've ever picked them on 2K ever. By the way,
No, neither have I, bro.
maybe to recreate a 96 finals or 90.
Yeah, I picked to play against them.
97 finals.
I've never. What? Why don't I want to play with Jeff Hornacek?
John Stockton.
Yeah, John Stockton, man. Steve Nash is better than John Stockton. I don't care if Steve Nash doesn't think he is. Steve Nash, you're better than John Stockton. We've said it here on We Call Game. We don't care. But one person I did leave out in my MVP. Yeah, more of a shout would be someone from the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah,
My dark horse team of the year.
They're number 2 in the West,
They're 2 now.
Yeah.
I thought they'd finish about 4-5. I think I said it in one of the first 2 episodes. And I was thinking, I was watching their game this week and I thought, why haven't I been more vocal about what the Suns are doing? And I clocked, yeah, these men are boring. It's not actually that exciting watching them play. Like, they're good offensively, they're good defensively, but because it's Chris Paul, like, it's quite slow, it's quite methodical in that he gets Devan Booker in the positions he needs to be, but it's almost too perfect for me. Not perfect as in they got no flaws, but as in like they do all the right things you're meant to do.
yeah.
It's textbook basketball with Devan Booker, the superstar at the head of it, who might do something. He gets his points, but it's like if you look at the way Devan Booker even plays, it's like he's not as exciting as like a Kyrie. Devan Booker is like, he's a great player, but I'm talking about people who do stuff that make you gasp. Devan Booker might make a shot that makes me gasp. Same with like Steph Curry, but dunks are more exciting for me. mad handle, you know, turnarounds and all of that stuff. Stuff that makes me think like, what's this guy doing? Devin Booker, for me, is a great efficient scorer. He's almost like a Ray Allen, but not at the Celtics. At Milwaukee, if you don't know, get to know.
I think you have an agenda still.
I don't have an agenda. Do
you know why?
Why?
Because I think you can only have one favourite light-skinned player, and that's LaMelo right now.
I'm doing a colorism thing. I didn't even think of that.
Because Devin
It's
Booker,
not even that.
Devin Booker plays like he has an efficient game. Like as you said, he's put in positions to succeed. He does score. Like he's a very good player. But I just think the narrative is not really there for Devin Booker for me to get behind him. Whereas LaMelo is like, you're a rookie, you're in Charlotte that had no history.
I'm behind Devan Booker. Devan Booker's in my collective.
No, I'm not saying that you're against him per se, but the narrative isn't really there for you to be like to support him. Like
He's just not that flashy for me. That's what I'm getting at. Kyrie's flashy. Steph Curry's as flashy as you can be if you're unathletic.
Yeah, I agree.
Allen Iverson was flashy. Kobe Bryant is flashy. Tracy McGrady's flashy. For a big man, Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis are flashy for me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Kevin Durant is flashy. So it's efficient, but it's like for Kevin Durant to be that size and do what he's doing, like,
Yeah, it's flashy, isn't it?
Devin Booker isn't. There's not a lot of flash to me. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of style, swag.
So you're biased.
I'm not biased.
That's another reason why.
Why would I be biased against someone? Fam, this guy hasn't been on a winning team his whole career until now. Why would I have an agenda against him? I've been rooting for him to get into this position.
I think that's probably another reason why everyone hates Kawhi, because Kawhi's not flashy either.
No, I like that about
Be
Kawhi.
knocking down some fundamental plays that you're thinking, right, how do you even do that? Like, he made that look. I think Kawhi's game is so mature that he makes kind of everything he's doing look very easy.
Yeah, and I respect that, but it's just like when you've got that, and then you've got Chris Paul, who's the point guard, who's a prototypical old school point guard as well. It's just like this isn't that exciting to watch as a team.
Yeah. No, I hear you still.
It's not.
I feel you. Zach LaVine's game is mad exciting, but
Exactly, Zach LaVine, flash.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say he's better than Devin Booker.
He's not better than Devin Booker.
I feel you.
Not at all. But shout out Phoenix. They're doing well. I think I don't know if they'll stay second in the West. I think they'll probably drop down to like fourth where I thought they'd finish. But they're a good team. Devin Booker's a superstar. This is no hate, bruv.
He's a superstar. No, he's not.
He's a superstar, bruv.
He's not, man.
He's going to show you in the playoffs,
There's
bruv.
only 4
He's gonna
superstars in the league, bro. You know this.
He's not, bruv. You're talking about Batmans. I've told you about my definition, bruv. Superstars come underneath Batmans. There's very few Batmans in the league. LeBron's a Batman.
Yes. LeBron, Steph, Kawhi.
Kawhi.
You can't be saying ish about Kawhi, man. This is what I'm saying. No, why?
Kevin Durant
This
ish.
is what I'm saying. Listen, this is what I'm saying. You've been caught out.
I haven't been caught out. I haven't been caught out, bro.
You said LeBron and Steph.
I haven't been caught out,
You've been
bro.
caught out. You said LeBron and Steph are superstars with chest, as rightfully so. But Kawhi, you're hesitant. What's the hesitation for? 2 Finals MVPs.
Bruv.
Yeah.
What's the hesitation for?
Bro, do I have to tear down this guy, bruv? It's Mother's Day, bruv. I'm trying to be positive.
Speak your truth. Speak.
2 Finals MVP. Do we really have to go into the first one?
Oh, the honorary guard and LeBron James one.
Yeah. Where people are just giving out awards for, if you play well against LeBron James and your team wins, you get the Finals MVP. You know?
So he's got the Iguodala MVP.
Yeah, he did get that. Yeah, he did get that. Was playing on a team. Fam, how many points did Kawhi Leonard average in the 13-14 season? Because you want to throw out his Finals MVP, but let's analyze his role in the team that year.
He averaged 17 points in the NBA.
Where you know what Kawhi was doing? You know, if you know, say you have a car. Tim Duncan drives the car. Pop tells you where you're going. Manu Ginobili keeps the people at bay and all of that. Tony Parker makes sure everyone's feeling all right. Kawhi Leonard just puts petrol in. That's all he does. That was his role, bruv.
That's the most essential part.
It's not, bruv.
It is the most essential part.
It's not. The person who the person who reminds you to put the petrol in, bruv,
Who's that?
is the most essential person. Pop.
Yeah, but if there's no petrol in the car's not going anywhere. So you can have all these things.
Point being, bruv, he weren't the main guy. He wasn't even the second guy. He wasn't even the third guy. You know what he was? A surprise. Anyone can do that. Oh, surprise! I'm Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, I'm good. Hooray! Look at me. That's what he did.
To be fair, I remember him having a very solid defensive record, and I think as of recently, his offensive game has kind of picked up. As obviously we've seen his point average.
Exactly. He came in the league as a defender.
Yeah.
I don't know why man I hated him, man.
That's not hating. That's what he came in the league as.
So
as a defender.
Okay,
fam.
cool.
He won the chip. He got Finals MVP. Go on the web, yeah.
He was the second highest scorer.
On the team.
Yeah.
With how many points?
17.8.
17
Yeah, that's not bad. Then.
17.8.
for the season.
No. That's just for the NBA Finals.
Exactly. What did he average for the season? I know it was 9. It was 9 to 11 points.
What year is
13.
that? What year is
13,
13.
14. Exactly. What was it?
13.
13 points. Exactly. Was he the second leading scorer in the team?
Yeah, I'm gonna check that now.
He wasn't. Let's not do this, bruv. Go pull up the article when he wins the Finals MVP. When your boy Kevin Durant goes. Kevin Durant, who always has stuff to say, he goes, Kawhi Leonard's not even better than Paul George. He's a system guy. Why? Because at the time, that's what he was. Go find the article, bruv. I'm not chatting rubbish.
I remember that. But Kawhi Leonard's not.
So why are we now going to try and rewrite history and go, no. What happened back then was Kawhi was leading the Spurs to the NBA Finals. He led Tim Duncan.
I didn't say that.
He got the Finals MVP. No, he was a surprise and guarded LeBron James and scored, I think, 20 plus points in 3 of the 5 games, if it was. The first 2 games, he got like 9 points. Wait, let's talk about Kawhi. Why does no one talk about in 2013 when Kawhi missed free throws to give LeBron his second chip?
We talk about
Why are we going to talk about that? No one brings that up.
We bring it up.
The fact that the fact that Tim Duncan might have 6, Timmy D might have 6. If it weren't for this guy choking,
we'll bring it up.
He's more clutch than Kobe. When did Kobe miss free throws at the age of 21, 22 in the NBA Finals?
All Kobe Bryant did was stink up against Detroit.
Against Detroit? Oh, when he's a grown man and he has 3 chips. Okay, cool, bruv.
Yeah.
Cool. What? No. We got one guy at 22. His best player gets fouled out and you bring it home for your team. We've got another guy, Kawhi Leonard, at the free throw line when your team's ahead. Your team's winning. I watched that game. I was in my bedroom.
You know Kobe Bryant was...
And you missed.
You know Kobe Bryant was the second offensive option in that 2001 series and he averaged...
Yeah, second offensive... What option was Kawhi? The 5th!
And he averaged 13
points. He was
points.
the 5th! He was the 5th option!
I've got
a surprise! Oh my God, who's that?
The 5th, allow it. He was probably the 4th.
What man did a go hunting and we're going to give it to him?
Listen,
bruv.
KD believes that Kawhi Leonard is a product of Spurs system, which he was. No one will deny that. But 2 Finals MVPs are 2 Finals MVPs, innit? Respectfully.
So you're a stats guy?
I'm not a stats guy.
You are a stats guy. You are a stats guy because that's a stat. Oh yeah, he won the award. But we know what happened with the award, bruv.
So what?
That's what I'd expect someone who didn't see the series or didn't watch the NBA at that time to say to me.
Oh, so we're not counting one of his Finals MVPs?
No.
We're not?
No. I'm not saying we're not counting it.
So what are we doing?
I'm saying we're understanding what it was.
Yeah, I said it. Honorary regarding LeBron James MVP. I said that from the jump.
So that is not the same as a Finals. That's not the same. I don't look at that the same way I look at his Toronto one. It's not the same thing. Is it? Honestly.
It's not. But has KD...
And then let's look at Toronto as well. So this guy engineered his way to get traded out of the Spurs, yeah?
Yeah.
They sent him to Siberia. They sent him to Toronto where he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, oh, Kawhi's in Toronto. Yeah, all right, cool. Do you pick Toronto to win the NBA Finals?
No.
You?
No.
You? Did you hear anyone in the media?
No.
Anyone care about Toronto?
No.
Oh, another surprise! Another surprise! Surprise! It's Kawhi! What it do, baby? And then what happened the very first time? Microscope on you in LA. I'm coming for the crowd, LeBron. I've got adverts. I've got shoes. I wear New Balance. What it do? What happened?
He choked.
14 points in a game 7. Choked. So don't tell me this guy has been hard done by when all he can do is surprise anyone. It took him to be 27, 28 years old to get finally put under the microscope. The Kobe's, the LeBrons, even the KDs to a degree get put under. It took him to that age. So please don't tell me it's the same thing when it comes to this guy, bruv. You expected LeBron James and these men to get MVPs when they were in their young 20s. Kawhi now, that's when it's just like, oh yeah, you should get an MVP. Oh yeah, you should be doing... Come on, bruv. This is not to take away what he is. He's one of the 5 best players in the NBA. But it's like, fam, you ain't walked in the same shoes as some of these guys. We haven't expected you the same stuff from you as some of these other guys, and you haven't done it the same way as some of these other people. So please allow it.
So Kawhi's not a superstar.
He is a superstar.
So what's the argument?
No, he's a Batman. Ish. But don't question when I have to hesitate when that's the street cred.
I have to question.
Nah.
Is what have you done for me lately?
And what has he done lately? Choked.
He choked.
He choked.
That wasn't a good. The best.
I can't. You know what's mad? As much as Kawhi's my guy, yeah, I can't even defend that choke. I can't. But
first time we expect you to do anything, fam. What? You're not playing games. Your teammates don't like you.
That's their business, though.
Oh, no one wants to play with LeBron.
Yeah.
No one wants to play with LeBron. But when it's Kawhi, that's their business.
No, the reason why I'm saying that.
Oh, yeah, man.
The reason why I'm saying that, yeah, is because LeBron presents himself as this magnanimous guy and he's just trying to be brethren with everyone, but behind your back, if he thinks you're a scrub, he's trying to get you traded.
What's wrong with that? I don't have to dislike you personally to think you're crap. Bro, you're my dude, bruv. I love having Taco Tuesday with you, but you're dead. You're dead. You're not going to win me my chip. That's what it's about. What's wrong with that? J.R. Smith found that out. He thought he was best friends with LeBron. Then Dwayne Wade came and he saw who LeBron's best friend really was. Why don't you call me no more, LeBron? And that's why I think that thing happened in game 1.
Oh, you think JR was trying to move?
Nah, yeah, when it's sick, JR weren't feeling the love, so he got brain freeze.
Bruv, you like you were trying to run off the court. Bruv, it was so mad.
It was either that or he snuffs him.
Fam.
50 piece and you do that.
Yeah, that's top 5 LeBron games though.
Yeah, he was moving mad that game once still.
Stop trying to put L's in the top 5 LeBron games, bro. Trying to create a narrative. This guy is the greatest loser. Always looks great losing.
That is LeBron though.
Yeah, man.
That is LeBron though. That is LeBron. When LeBron loses, you put up 30, 11.
What are you supposed to do?
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is
LeBron, because yeah, you're gonna. I know where you're going.
All I'm gonna say is that how if LeBron does lose, he'll put up bare stats. His stats will be cold. 30, 11, and 10. I average a triple double. The reason why we lost, it wasn't my fault. Look at the scrubs that I'm playing with.
So if someone plays good, they're stat padding when they lose. But then if someone goes 5 of 21, you're gonna say they played bad and shot their team out. Like, what do you want someone to do?
There's something called doing too much.
Not in sports, no, man.
Fam.
If LeBron could score 190, he would.
Fam, there's something called doing too much.
How can you be doing too much?
Fam, there's something called doing too much.
He scored 50 and his team still hasn't won. That's surely it literally, as much as you said, look what these guys are doing. Look what are they doing? Like, you scored 50.
LeBron's doing too much.
Yeah, oh.
He's doing too much. Fam, listen. So if there's a game where Tristan Thompson's averaging has 2 rebounds, but LeBron has 12, what? Is Tristan Thompson just that much of a dickhead?
So you're saying LeBron James is stat padding?
Yes. Yes, I'm saying that.
That makes no sense.
I'm saying it.
That makes no sense.
It does make sense. In Miami Heat, he wasn't doing as much as he was doing in Cleveland, but he was winning more.
The landscape was different in Miami, though.
It wasn't that much different.
It was different.
It wasn't that much different. What, he had D-Wade, Bosh,
yeah, because
and a bunch of role players.
You had guys that were doing stuff like the mantle was kind of shared as much as LeBron.
You had Chris Anderson, you had like Mike Miller, you had Ray Allen, stuff like that. The team was
so
structured.
LeBron had dickheads in Cleveland.
No, I'm not saying that. And LeBron wasn't averaging the most. Well, he did in the finals average the most rebounds, but like he eventually got Mozgov and stuff like that. Like, fam, I don't get how you could be doing too much.
Yeah,
you can definitely be doing too much. No. You can definitely be doing too much. For example, Kobe Bean, and I hate even going here. I hate even going here. 06, average 34 or how much? 36 a game or however much. Yeah, 35 a game. Yeah, got bounced out of the first round of the playoffs. Yeah. Next season, he doesn't do as much. He allows other people to do more. They get to the finals.
Who's the other people?
Pau Gasol.
Who were the people that he wasn't allowing to do much? Oh, you conveniently leave that out.
Smush Walker.
Yeah. Who else? Chris Mim, Kwame Brown, Brian Cook.
What time? If you're the best player on your team and you have busters on your team, you're gonna have to do more than you need to do.
Yes, but LeBron didn't have busters on his team, which is what I'm saying. With Kobe in that 06 year, I'm just being a prick. He had dickheads on that team. Forget Kobe. LeBron did not have dickheads on that team.
He wasn't doing too much in Cleveland. I don't think he won the chip. He won one chip. When was he doing too much? Oh, because Kyrie wanted to leave. Kyrie wanted to leave because Kyrie didn't like. He didn't like the whole narrative that, oh yeah, this guy's my big brother. And like, it's just like, yeah, bruv, you're a cool guy, but I don't build with you like that, bro. You're not my guy.
Yeah, I secretly think Kyrie thought LeBron was a bit of a waste man behind the scenes.
Probably, but do you think he thinks he's a crap player?
Definitely not.
Exactly.
No.
They even said we gonna see them when they're full healthy. You know that didn't mean nothing because they know, bruv. They're stacking this up for that. What you think? You think they're building the Justice League for Kawhi and the Clippers? You think all of this is for Kawhi and the Clippers? Come on, bro. We know what it's for. The confrontation. He tweeted it. It was just when he did that that tweet where it was just like, oh yeah, we will be there on the stage with the best of the best play, and those who can't be here just talk, blah, blah. You know, Kyrie's all cryptic with it sometimes. But yeah, he posted about it, basically saying, yeah, we're going to see them in the NBA Finals. And that's not for your boy Kawhi. If Kawhi is there, they just think, oh, okay, it's Kawhi.
I was saying, what, another surprise?
Huh? Yeah, surprise, it's Kawhi. But he's not going to surprise them. No. It's not going to work this time.
Listen, if AD doesn't come back healthy, the Lakers are beating the Clippers still. I mean, the Clippers are beating the Lakers still.
If what?
If AD is not healthy.
Oh, yeah, that's not even a discussion. That's not a discussion. I wouldn't sit here and try and argue that. We need AD back, man. All that stuff I was saying at the beginning of the year, AD, man, I'm sorry, bruv. Just come back, man. Please, we need you. We need you, bruv. Even if you are gonna play dead, bruv, we'll at least get to the NBA Finals or the conference finals with you being, 60-70%. But like, bro, just come back, man. Public service announcement.
You see, AD must have been playing bad for a stretch. Yeah. He must have been playing bad for a stretch. He come back. He must have put up like 35 and 7 or something like that. And I asked Josh, "Are you gonna apologize to AD?" You're like, "No." Now,
Yeah, I'm apologizing now, bro, because I
but
didn't know that was what was
why
wrong.
didn't you have the
Achilles?
Why didn't you have the
Achilles,
foresight,
bro?
Why didn't you have the foresight? I had the foresight. Listen, Lakers fans didn't want to admit it, but LeBron needs AD. There's a reason why LeBron pushed for AD to come.
When did I not want to admit that?
No, but I think you didn't want to admit it because you thought LeBron could do his thing without AD.
Are you mad?
That's my reasoning.
Do you think I smoke crack? LeBron can do what without AD? What, losing the first round? I don't want to see that. Might not make the playoffs without AD. Nah. You got me wrong, bro. Got me wrong. If you ever have me misquoted, just ask. I was never saying that. I never meant to project those waves. I am not a LeBron James guy. I repeat. That's never the case, bruv. I know we need AD. You'll see me with an AD jersey before I get bronze. Real history.
I feel you. Rich, what topics you got for us?
Speak about Joel Embiid's injury.
Ah, man. Just when things were going well for my guy,
I don't think it's that. It could potentially be
the
bad.
Prince of Zamunda.
A hyperextension of the knee.
The Prince of Zamunda, Joel Embiid, is injured.
Yeah, hyperextended the knee.
Hyperextension of his knee. I don't know how.
They said he's going to be out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, it's not that bad.
For him, it's like 3.
Kingsley Coman had a similar injury for Bayern, and he was back quite quickly. I think it's not really like a season ender.
You know what it is though, Joel Embiid? Fam, he's at 7'2", fam. He's a big youth.
He's a big youth, man.
Fam,
He's
he's a
prone
big
as
youth.
well.
It's a lot of weight under his knees as well.
We'll see, but 2 weeks isn't bad. 2 weeks is like that's almost like a hamstring.
All that's going to happen is that by the time he comes back, Brooklyn will be the 1 seed.
Yeah. I'm predicting the Philly will be 500 in his absence still.
Oh, chill out.
No, it'll be better than 500.
It's going to be better than 5.
Yeah, bruv. They're
It
just
depends
going
who they- it depends
to
who they-
the team
ask
is
the
good,
White to
team is
roll back
good,
the
yeah,
years.
man.
It depends who they have. Let's even see.
Nah, the team's good like this.
They're going to go up to Dwight. They're going to go up to Dwight Howard. They're going to be like, Dwight, we've got something for you. Here's your Orlando number 12 jersey.
Ooh,
Take it.
They got the
they're
Spurs, the Knicks, the Bucks, the Kings,
they're playing Lakers and Clippers
Knicks.
back to back soon.
the Warriors, the Lakers.
We got Philly soon. How soon?
26th of March.
Yeah, they got the Clippers, they got the Nuggets, they got the Cavs, they got the Timberwolves, they got the Grizzlies, they got the Celtics, they got the Pelicans. They'll be alright. 500 though. I'm not playing it safe.
Yeah, they'll be about. Yeah, now I think about that. Hearing those games, I think they'll lose to most of the good teams.
You see what I'm saying? Foresight, Joe. I keep telling you that. Foresight.
We'll come back in 2 weeks to see that.
I'm predicting 500. Anything greater, then cool. But 500 is about right.
How many games is he missing if it's 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Probably like 6 to 8.
You're saying 4 and 4, 3 and 3, yeah?
Yeah, 4 and 4, 3 and 3. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I hear that still.
The Prince of Zamunda, bruv. That's his new name, bruv. Joel Embiid.
Quick NBA segue. Are you like watching Last Chance?
What is that?
It's basically like these kids like their last chance to get into like D1 schools. So like guys that play in like lower league schools like JUCO League.
Yeah.
So like they show out for the D1 coaches. Then so if the guy's good enough, they get a chance to play D1. Then hopefully they get a chance to go to like the league.
I might check that out. Still, I didn't even know
It's
where.
kind of like a Coach Carter kind of series, basically. It's decent. Still, I'll check that. It's good.
Coach Carter series. I'm sold.
Coach Carter is decent.
Rich what?
It's on Netflix, by the way. So yeah,
I can't lie though. You know Coach Carter, fam. The way Samuel L. Jackson, keeps asking about that flipping Nelson Mandela speech is jarring. What is your greatest fear? It's like, fam, shut up, bro. That's all I play, fam.
Does that ball as well? Does that baller.
Inadequate.
So put me in the team, bro.
Rich what?
Rich.
Samuel Carter, Coach Carter was D still.
That final game was jokes.
So what else you got? We covered LaMelo, we covered Brooklyn, Joel. Who else?
There's only a handful of games because flipping just came back from the All-Star
game.
break, bro.
Yeah.
It's one of them ones where it's just like
It's starting to pick
now,
up again.
now it's picking up. It's like I slightly feel like, all right, cool, bruv. All that LaMelo, Charlotte, Ric Flair country, Michael Jordan town stuff. Yeah, it was fun. It was cute at the beginning of the season. Now we're getting to the playoffs.
Yeah, we're at the business
It's
end.
time to the business end. The Lake Show Josh is here. Let's go, Bron. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? So now we're getting into battle mode. It's just like I need to see what my troops are saying. Because I don't want to be going out here getting whooshed by the Clippers or even... I don't know what will be worse. In fact, no, it'll be worse to get whooshed by the Clippers. There's a part of me that if we got whooshed by Brooklyn, is just like, fam. Yeah. Like it is where it is, man. Like, even though, like, fam, I'm just saying, bruv, you do not want to see me. Look, if the Lakers win this chip,
I feel you.
do you not want to see me if the Lakers win this chip?
I can see why you would be annoyed if the Clippers whoosh you in it, because if you get beat by Brooklyn, it's like, fam, they're the Justice League. But it's like, bruv, if I get beat by the Clippers, it's like, bruv, I'm getting beat by a guy that is just full of surprises.
Exactly.
I'm not even
surprised us again because no one wanted to talk about him. The media didn't want to highlight the fact that their team's pretty good and he's playing well. So then, poof, he got us again. Surprise, Kawhi in the NBA Finals, bruv. I think we'll leave it there for this week, bruv.
Yeah, calm.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Alright, cool.
hold on. Obviously, before we leave, you got to like, comment, subscribe, share to the We Cool Game podcast on the YouTube. Obviously, we're on the Twitter now, We Cool Game Pod. On the Instagram, We Cool Game. And that's We Cool Game signing out.